everybody, welcome back to another episode of Free Beer with Charlie. I'm Big Al, and this is Charlie.
Hey, how's everybody doing? We're so glad you can be here with us. Another exciting day.
Yeah.
We always look forward to being here, being at the world famous Mermaid Lounge studio. We got another retro beer coming your way.
Yep, this is another one of the series, and we're looking at old Hamm's beer.
Hamm's beer. Whatever happened to Hamm's beer?
The Hamm's beer from Hamm's beer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a mouthful. Hamm's beer, Hamm's beer.
Hamm's beer. It's not that hard.
So yeah, Hamm's beer.
So what's hard to believe is to think that Hamm's beer, which is still around, obviously, started in 1865
That's
in
a long
St. Paul,
time.
St.
Yes.
Paul, Minnesota.
Originally it was Excelsior Brewing Company.
And Theodore Hamm originally inherited it from his wife's family. He decided to change the name to Theodore Hamm Brewing Company.
Yeah, I don't blame him, sure.
Yeah.
I guess they dropped the Theodore at some point, but
Yeah.
he's back to Hamm's.
That's just kind of, I guess,
It was a little bit wordy.
yeah, a little bit wordy. So by the 1900s to the 1950s, they had expanded and grown. By the 20th century, one of the top 10 breweries in the U.S.
That's a pretty good feat. I don't know how many breweries there was by the 1950s,
Yeah.
but there was quite a few by then.
Yeah, and if we didn't say earlier, being a German immigrant, I mean,
Yeah.
I'm sure beer was in his blood. I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, literally.
Running through
that's-
his veins.
Yeah, running
Yeah.
through his veins. I mean, that was one of the great things that came over was that German brewing technique.
And so many of the German immigrants migrated to the Great Lakes.
Yeah, and I think that was because of their sky blue water. And that was one of their selling points, is that up there in that Michigan area, all their artesian wells, I mean, with that sky blue water.
Yeah. Goes back to their slogan.
Goes back to the slogan.
Land of sky blue water. So just jump forward to 1953, they introduced the iconic Hamm's beer.
And the crazy part is to think that became one of the most memorable beer slogan campaigns in history.
That's right, the land of sky blue waters. And in fact, we have that video for you right here.
From the land of sky blue waters, from the land of pines, lofty blossoms, comes the beer refreshing.
How refreshing is a cold Hamm's beer? As refreshing as the land of sky blue waters. Cool, refreshing Hamm's.
Hamm's the beer refreshing. Hamm's the beer refreshing. Hamm's.
So in 1968, Hamm's was sold to Hubline Corporation, which was a major food and beverage conglomerate.
Hubline began as a restaurant and hotel founded in 1862 in Hartford, Connecticut by Andrew Hubline, a German-American entrepreneur. Later, Hubline Incorporated was a producer and distributor of alcoholic beverages and food. Notably, their production of A1 steak sauce starting in 1895, the acquisition of Grey Poupon in 1936, and purchasing the rights to Smirnoff vodka for $14,000 in 1939. They later acquired Kentucky Fried Chicken in 1971. Their portfolio became expansive and included many well-known brands. The Hubline Tower in Simsbury, Connecticut was built in 1914 by son Gilbert F. Hubline and served as his summer home and retreat.
And it's kind of sad because basically what that did is the family-owned brewery now became a corporate conglomerate.
Yeah, and these corporate takeovers, they kind of happened over and over again.
Yeah.
1968, though, that was when you had your first Hamm's.
Yeah, I was about a year old. And
Yeah. How does it taste out of the bottle? I mean, out of with a nipple.
I'm anxious to see if I have some kind of flashback. So, by 1975, Hubline had sold Hamm's to Olympia Brewing Company based out of Washington State.
Yeah, and then in 1983, Olympia was sold to Pabst Brewing Company, which made Hamm's part of the Pabst brand.
So in 1999, Pabst underwent a consolidation and became contract brewed by Miller.
By Miller, yeah. It's crazy, as long as you have the recipe and how to do it and
and we've talked about this before with our nomad brewers that we have today.
Yeah.
We've got a lot around St. Louis, since us living here in Missouri, that do a lot of that contract brewing. They come up with the ingredients, the recipe, and then they contract it out. Which obviously it's working, and what's crazy to think is I didn't realize this started happening back in the 90s.
Now, a lot of the breweries we have today that contract brew, they've never brewed beer.
Yes.
You know,
yes.
I mean, they may have done little, you know,
tests
and stuff like that.
But maybe that's the difference in the nomadic brewers and that is that they've never brewed any beer.
They just have the recipe, they have the name, and hey, would you make this for me?
Right.
But some of our old retro beers were gone for a while.
Yeah.
And then came back.
And it makes me wonder if, you know, our generation, because of all the retro things that are happening, I mean, my gosh, even roller skating's back on the rise now.
Yeah.
You know, bowling, we were talking about it earlier, and some of these things. So I wonder if that's what's causing some of this resurgence.
Well, look at some of the cars. You know, we have the Camaros and the Mustangs, and of course the Challenger. Some of those cars, they're looking very similar to what they used to. You know, a lot of them were. So
but it's a good thing for all.
You know,
of us.
we grew up in a great time.
Oh, we did.
And people want it back.
Yeah, and you know, and that's a good point. I think that's what it is in even like our kids, you know, us telling them stories, they wish they could have done some of the things we did with, from cars to music to so on. I mean, we did have a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Since the 2000s, Hamm's remains a popular budget beer, especially in the upper Midwest. It maintains a loyal following due to its retro branding, affordability, and association with vintage Americana.
So Charlie, I think we've hashed this out as much as we need to.
I think
we need to
stop hacking and start cracking.
Let's do it. You crack and I'll throw glass at you.
I'm good at that. You know, it's funny to think that in all this time we've never lost a glass. I shouldn't say that. And look at that.
It's been a long time since we flipped a bottle cap too.
Yeah, it is. You're ahead of me there.
Yeah. Wow.
It just looks and smells like beer.
It does. I mean, another classic lager.
Yeah.
I mean, there's not a nickel's worth of difference in the looks of all these lagers, really, but
no, there's really not.
There is definitely some flavor changes.
Yeah. And I think that's the one thing we've noticed from the last few we've done is that they're in that vein of lager, but they have a uniqueness to them.
Yeah.
You can't be doing something wrong if you've got a beer coming out of the same brewery for over 100 years.
Yeah.
And that's here in the States. I mean, that's a good track
I mean, we
record.
see that in, you know, Germany and some of these places. It's hundreds of years.
And let's try
do
this.
that. Very good.
Yeah.
I know it's budget friendly. It's not an expensive beer at all.
No. But I think it's back when we were kids, growing up through that period, beer was beer. Mm-hmm. You know, like you said, there was a few variances in the flavor, but other than that, you know, everybody wanted it simple and they wanted beer.
We didn't have the big craft beer boom, of course. Everything was, basically everything was crisp and refreshing.
Yeah.
For the most part.
Yeah. You could do everything with it. You could do your job, you can mow your yard, you can bale hay.
Yeah.
Whatever. But that's good. I mean, that to me is the classic lager. That's the retro Americana beer right there.
Very good stuff.
Yes, it is. Well, Big Al,
Charlie,
here's to God, guns, and rock and roll.
Amen.
Amen.
And good old Hamm's beer.
Yep.
So I hope everybody liked that episode, and be looking for the next one. It's coming at you soon. Until then, don't forget, this is Charlie.
And this is Big Al.
And we'll be seeing you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a mouthful. Hamm's beer, Hamm's beer.
Hamm's beer. It's not that hard.
By the 20th century, Hamm's had become a top 10 brewery in the U.S.
Yeah.
Known for the crystal clear blue water.
Sky blue water.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So, from the 1900s, what was I going to say there?
Well, they expanded.
Oh,
that's right. Yeah. But
well, I have too. Not since the 1900s.
Not since the 1900s. Yeah, it's all gone. So, I was going to say something.
All right.
All right.
Stop choking or talking in you.